A few lucky folks were able to get into a couple of cooling downpours earlier today, all on the North Shore. What we did get, though, south of the lake is kind of the blow-off cloud top. Still have some of the remnant clouds hanging around the South Shore. We should see those generally clearing out and mostly clear to partly cloudy skies through the rest of the evening and night. Looking out toward downtown, pretty evening if you're inside in the AC, because at Kenner, it still feels like 97 degrees. This more common later in the summer, August, early September, when those dew points start getting into the mid-upper 70s and low 80s. This is about as humid as we can possibly get in southeast Louisiana, and an 85-degree temperature at 10 o'clock at night, again, still feels like the triple digits in a few locations. Or we did have some of those showers earlier, still in the 70s, otherwise mid, some upper 80s, and the dew point still plenty high. So I don't normally show the heat index map at night, but boy, when it still feels like 94 at Slidell and a heat index of 103 at Lakefront, it's worth showing. Not much of a breeze outside either, so it is a hot, sticky, stagnant air mass. Welcome to late June in southeast Louisiana. What could help us out late tomorrow and on into Thursday is this. This is called the ring of fire. You watch the motion in the upper atmosphere. This is the upper high. Around the upper high, you get what is called the ring of fire. You get thunderstorm development. As a matter of fact, they kind of all follow the same path, especially if the high doesn't move. That's what had happened with the flooding issues across parts of the plains Midwest. Now, one such disturbance could move our way by early tomorrow. Note the severe weather across the high plains Midwest right now. One such feature could move our way, helping to trigger a better chance for storms. These, though, are notoriously difficult to forecast the intensity and timing of. Now, this model has it fairly active late afternoon across Mississippi, but also we've all seen in the past where these systems kind of move a little bit faster than the models say. So if that is the case, maybe we get into these storms later in the afternoon, evening, as opposed to what the model is saying here, not until late night. If that's the case, most of our rain would be during the overnight hours. We don't need it in the overnight hours. We want it during the day. Could have a little bit of leftover clouds and rain as we get our Thursday started, but maybe enough cloud cover to keep those temperatures down, and then just pop-up showers. So a lot of questions with regards to the timing of that system as it moves in our way and exactly what the impacts of it would be for tomorrow. Underneath that high, these are actual high temperatures, upper 90s, triple digits, widespread across the nation. We are going to get that break from the high tomorrow with this upper troughing. That's also going to help to bring in that instability and trigger the better rain chances, but short-lived as the high starts building right back over us and in fact strengthens as we head later into the weekend and early next week. So the high is going to be even more oppressive in terms of what our temperatures will do and in terms of probably not allowing any rainfall to develop right underneath it. And that'll be especially true as we get later into early next week. And as far as a break in that coming anytime soon, this is the temperature outlook through July 5th. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Couple areas that the Hurricane Center is highlighting. One that is off of our map here. It's in the far eastern Atlantic and a low-end chance of developing as it moves toward the Caribbean. A lot of time to watch that. And another one that is just to the north of Venezuela as it continues toward the Bay of Campeche, or at least at first the Yucatan Peninsula, does show some signs of maybe a little bit of organization. Doesn't look like we're going to see much from it as it does move across the Yucatan, basically moving right into eastern Mexico. Again, that upper high is going to keep anything in the tropics away from us. So double-edged sword. Better rain chance late Wednesday, early Thursday, then the heat and the dryness return for the weekend, but more so early next week.